All right, so we're gonna go with another album right now. We just did the
Immoral
Immoral
Technique.
Technique, and we're kind of on this trip here. We're gonna
Listen to albums with a lot of things to say.
a lot of things to say. Controversial, I'm guessing. Yeah.
Well, not controversial. Like some of it could disturb people, or like go, or like some people's views might get like
Some people might get
get
hurt
offended.
might get hurt in the
Uh
process.
huh.
Sorry.
But we just
Straight.
want to give a trigger warning
Don't catch a
for.
stray.
Well, most of the people watching this, like they'll know what it is if they even watch it. But
Oh,
just
like they'll know the artist
yeah, they'll
already?
know the album already. It's like one of the highest rated albums
From what?
from all time
From all time where?
on the website.
Really?
Like 300, I think.
That's a really good rating? What
Well, I
website are you
guess
looking at?
album of the year, the one we rate stuff on.
That's the name of the album? All right. So who is this?
Oh, Ethel Cain. She grew up as, I think, what was it?
It says preacher's daughter, so she's probably like a Baptist?
Yeah, she was a Baptist,
Okay.
and she was the daughter of something called a Acon, Dacon. I don't know what it's called,
I don't know.
but it's like under
Deacon. A
I think.
deacon. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
okay.
So like that's like the a bit lower than like the head, I think.
I don't know. I don't know the hierarchy of churches. I just know the Pope is the Pope.
But it was a lot of like things to do with like religion and upbringing, and then leaving, and things that
So
came with it. It's a concept album, so a lot of things that are talked in here are just to bring awareness.
yeah.
Not all of it happened to her. Even some of the stuff you might be like, "Oh my God, did this really happen?"
But those I feel like if she says it, it's a possibility that it has
It
happened.
had some
It
of
can happen. It's
a
like a
lot of
reality.
yeah.
It's still real.
That's what I want to talk about.
All
And
right.
then
So family tree intro. Ethel Cain, right?
uh huh.
Preacher's daughter. Preacher's daughter. This came out in 2022.
Two.
Excited.
Try to full screen it. Will it look weird?
It's brown. It's dark. The hell is that?
What?
Sounds like
It's people
spooky.
talking in a church.
Yeah.
These crosses all over my body.
Tattoos.
Remind me of who
She has a ton of tattoos.
Yeah.
be. Then Christ forgive these bones I'm hiding.
What does that mean?
From no one successfully.
Some guesses were to be talking about religion.
Jesus can always reject his father, but he cannot escape his mother's blood. He'll scream and try
That's crazy. Did you understand that?
it all.
What?
This is what. Look, I want to stop. This is a lot already. Look, this is what I got out of this. Right. So Jesus can always reject his father, right? So, like they always say, a father can be anybody, right? But he cannot escape his mother's blood. So the baby is formed in their mother's womb. So there's blood going back and forth, obviously through the umbilical cord. So you have basically you have
You're tied to your mother.
you're tied to your mother by blood, right? Because your dad is just an external thing, you know. Ooh.
Well, I think that's kind of because of the concept of the album.
What?
But yeah,
What? What'd you say? That's kind of cool. You
like
said.
we'll keep going.
Okay.
He'll
Yeah.
never escape what he's made up of.
hung herself. So she's hanging. Is that a picture of her? It's her?
I feel like it's very atmospheric, so you can like kind of envision what's happening.
You said this is folk music? Like,
Oh, some of it folk, country, post rock, soft rock. I guess a bit pop, everything.
okay.
Not electronic, but
It's not electronic? It's different. It's more like rock then.
the only soft music I listen to.
This one? Yeah. I'm gonna have to put you up on some soft music.
I'm trying not to read the lyrics to not get ahead.
Oh.
Grew up under yellow light on the street, putting too much faith in the make-believe at another high school football team. The neighbor's brother came home in a box, but he wanted to go, so maybe it was his fault. Another red heart taken by the American dream.
What's a red heart? Just a regular
Your
heart?
life.
Yeah. Just talking about football, like that town kind of thing. I never experienced that, like football teams and like lockers in the hallways like they show on TV. I never experienced that. I don't understand the concept of Jesus. Like, I don't know. I think people have to explain it to me, and I feel like it's too much explanation. It's not so natural for me.
That's why you live with spirituality. You don't have to
Yeah.
understand.
I hear you. There's too much explanation with the blood of Jesus. I don't know. I don't get it. It's too much. It doesn't come to me naturally. I could picture like just like trying to shut herself off from the world, like think she was Baptist?
She
Yeah.
was.
I wouldn't know the difference. I wouldn't know what's
A lot of
that
different
denomination is all.
beliefs and a lot of different structure.
American teenager that was.
But Ethel Cain is not a real person. The real artist is called Hayden,
Hayden?
and she produces. But Ethel Cain is like a character made from her trauma. So it's not like all of it is true.
But it's things that she's thought about.
Yeah.
Like I've thought about a lot of situations. Like I could think about so many situations in my head that I've never been through, but it's pretty traumatic stuff that I could think about. A house in Nebraska. But you said she's from Florida? Yeah.
Labored breaths and bed sores, sing it to me all day long.
You get bed sores from not moving around in your bed.
When the aching sound of silence used to be your favorite song. You and me against the world. You were my man and I your girl. We had nothing except each other. You were my whole world. And the day came, and you were up and gone. And I still call home that house in Nebraska. Where we found each other on a dirty mattress on the second floor. While the world was empty, save you and I. Where you came and I left, and you left and I cried. Where you told me even if we died tonight that I'd die yours. These dirt roads are empty, the ones we paved ourselves. Your mama calls me sometimes to see if I'm doing well. And I lie to her and say that I'm doing fine, when really I'd kill myself to hold
I
you.
wonder why he left her, or did he die?
And it hurts
I've never listened to this album with lyrics.
Oh.
but it's worth.
So you listen to like
I thought it
the
was
rhythm
just,
of it?
I saw the ratings and I thought it was like a random album, and then I saw the reviews on it. And I was like, oh, I have to listen to it. Like
Yeah.
actually.
How many times have you listened to this? Once? Oh, okay. You're still kind of learning and experiencing it right now. Nebraska is middle America, I think, right? Up north,
I don't know anything
northwest,
about
I
the
don't
map.
know.
Nothing.
I wouldn't know either. We found each other on a dirty mattress. Like they met. Like they found each other's soul. Like spirits. This is really deep. I feel like wow. this is very real. Like
that you're
for a
alright.
lot of people, like it's not just her.
And I feel
It's
so alone. And I feel so alone out here.
it's great how a lot of artists are able to put emotions to words and feelings. I a lot of that
I feel
I don't know how. Like I know the feeling, I just can't express it.
so alone out here.
This is fucking sad.
And I feel
The
so
album, it just gets sadder.
without you.
Oh man, I'm gonna die over
So
here.
alone out here. I feel so alone. I feel so alone. I'm so alone
Baby, look at that. It's crazy.
without you, baby.
When I say baby to your mom, I feel like I'm pulling her closer to me. So it's like that's a crazy line right there. It's a term of endearment. It's like you're with me. It's like you know. The music style I want to say is something like bluegrass. Like it makes me think of Johnny Cash. I don't know.
Um,
Johnny Cash is bluegrass. It's like a country kind of style too. Have you ever listened to Johnny? Like not all Johnny Cash. Like there was a style towards the end when he was older that he kind of went into that I really liked. We're gonna have to listen to some Johnny Cash. I'm not sure if you've ever listened to him.
no, if you want. It's
Yeah.
not my choice. It's you.
Okay. So people drink to try to like mask their emotions and their. I think it just makes it worse. Honestly, I don't know.
It makes you need it for everything.
Yeah, if I'm happy, if I'm sad, if I did something good, if I did something bad, I
So you
broke up,
celebrate with drinking.
and then you're sad, so you also drink. I don't know, it's just that's a thin line right there.
He's never looked
Western Nights.
beautiful on his Harley in the parking lot, breaking into the ATMs, sleeping naked when it gets too hot. I watched him show his love through shades of black and blue. Starting fights at the bar across the street, like you do.
Real American Badass.
The neighbors beat on the walls while I'm face first in the bed. Show me how much I mean to you.
Does she have any more albums?
While I'm lying in these sheets undressed, I'd hold the gun if you asked me to. But if you love me like you say you do, would you ask me to? Trouble's always gonna find you, baby, but so will I. Crying only because I'm happy. Hold me across every state line. I'm never gonna leave you, baby. Even if you lose what's left of your 'Cause you know I'll be right there beside you, riding through all these western nights.
The theme is still the same. She's in love right now. It looks like those letters are being burned in.
I haven't spoken to my daddy in a long, long time. I don't want him to worry. Always wondering if I'm alright. But the neighborhood keeps getting smaller and
I
smaller.
don't understand what that means. The
All
neighborhood keeps getting smaller.
these paper thin.
People are dying.
Mm.
All that's left are your walls, and you'll die there. I should have known that there's no getting in. Trouble's always gonna find you, baby. But so am I, crying only because I'm happy. Hold me across every state line. I'm never gonna leave you, baby. Even if you lose what's left of your mind. 'Cause you know I'll still be right behind you, riding through all these western nights. Through these western nights, crying in the light of the TV static. I'll still be alright, clinging on to you like some love blind addict. I'll be screaming your name past the gas stations, trailing down the interstate. Please don't love how I need you, and know that one day you and I could be okay.
I don't want to really explain the lyrics all the time because it's really self-explanatory. Um, but this is really deep. Like I could identify with it because, like for example, I've been with your mom for like honestly half our lives. We've been together, and it's like it just made me think a lot about like where are we? Right here. Even if you lose what's left of your mind, like your mom stood behind me even when I was losing my mind, and she was always there. So I mean, this is really good. You see, because I'll still be right behind you, and she has been riding through all these restaurants. I was never on a motorcycle. Like I don't know, like I could picture riding through these nights, like together, like ride or die. Like that's pretty cool. Um, but
Or
yeah,
maybe
like
riding through just means going on.
riding through all these restaurants. Well, she was talking about a motorcycle at the beginning, a Harley. If you look back,
Oh,
Sleeping Nate, where is he? Look, breaking it on his Harley in the parking lot. So that's where I kept that and kind of kept going, and then that's what it made me think about riding through these restaurants. So he's a motorcycle dude, and so she like it says like some blind addict. So she blindly was in love with him. I'm wondering why he left. I wonder if they'll explain to us why he left or what happened or if he died or.
we'll
But
see.
look, and know that one day you and I could be okay because like your mom and I, we started off really like we kind of
Roughly?
built. No, we started off good, but I mean I'm talking about like we were kids, so it was like we're okay now, kind of like we kind of built up to where we are now through all the ups and downs. We kind of built up to where we are now, but that was the hope that you and I could be okay. Like that's like we know that that'll happen, so it's like a hope that you hang on to. Western Night, that was good. Yeah, the lyrics are very self-explanatory. I'm kind of going by my experiences and stuff or whatever. It just really pops up. That was a good song. I really liked it.
These crosses all over my body
Again, did it start from the beginning?
It's a
remind
different song.
who
It
I
says family tree.
be. Give myself up to him an offering.
Jesus.
Let him make a woman out of me. I'm just a child, but I'm not above violence. My mama raised me better than
I wonder what that means. I'm not above violence. Like I felt like it was more like
when the preacher
even though I'm a child, I could still experience violence, and violence is very like deep. Like,
silence.
hmm.
And Daddy said shoot first and run and don't look back. So take me down to the river.
Makes me think of being baptized in a river. You know how sometimes people they're born again and they're baptized in a river.
Born again.
They're called born again Christians. So like that represents
Oh,
like they're born again into life, into like Christ.
uh-huh.
So from their old life to their new life.
To ride all the way to the chapel room. Let you wash all over me.
I'm kind of glad this is not like a love song like the first two, because my heart was about to drop. This is a different topic. Really good songs, but I was just
Well,
like,
it gets
whoa,
way crazy.
yeah. Songs are 7 minutes long.
It doesn't feel like it.
No, they're long. A good 7 minutes, not a dreary like I want this to be over with 7 minutes.
I've killed before and I'll kill again. Take the noose off, wrap it tight around my head. They say heaven hath no fury like a woman's scorn. And baby, hell don't scare me. I've been times before.
They say religion is for people who are scared of hell.
So take
Sometimes.
Spirituality is for people that have been through hell. That's what I believe.
bathe me clear. Put me on the back of your white
That's what I think about the born again Christians.
Yeah,
Like people like MIA, that she's a born again Christian.
yeah.
It's because she thinks that she looked at religion. She was like, I've committed so much sin, so she thought she was going.
People are like that. Yeah, people get. I mean, I get it. She probably did some really bad shit, and she probably feels
Well, that's
guilty
not
about
why. It's
What?
because of her ideas from before.
it, and she
Where
doesn't like
she
them.
didn't have, she lost custody of her child,
Wow.
and then she was going through a lot of crazy like things.
Yeah.
So when she found Christianity, and she let go of everything, and she's just like extremely like conservative now, and she didn't used to be.
And that makes sense. I mean, I see how people can be like that, and it's just not me. Like that wouldn't be my path. But if that works for her, then that's great. You know, I see how that could be, and it's just not me.
Yeah, but that's people don't
That's
like
really
that.
radical. Yeah,
These crosses all over my body.
I love MIA. Her old
I
music.
do.
Yeah, I didn't. I listened to some of her new album, but
Who I
not enough to like really think about what she was saying. I was just kind of listening to it, breezing through it.
and Christ forgive these bones I've been hiding. And the bones I'm about to leave. Yeah, take me down to
I wonder what a white horse represents. I know, like, just kind of getting like I read Apocalypse from the Bible, and there's four horses. There's four horses. I wonder if that white horse has to do with like the four horsemen. A lot of these songs have videos. Have you ever see them? No?
That would be for a different.
Yeah,
But I think they're mostly like visualized.
I think so too. Yeah. What is she sitting next? I guess on top of her, it looks like a picture of Jesus. She's sitting in her conservative little dress. What is that? A night? What is next to her? I can't see.
Like, yeah, like a knight with
Nightstand
a
or
desk,
something.
and she's sitting on a chair.
What's on top of the desk? A flower? Flower pot? I don't know.
Looks like a lamp.
A lamp? But that's like Jesus on the top, right? Yeah, that's a face of Jesus with like looks like a halo around him.
If this album cover was recent, people would say it was AI.
Is it AI? It doesn't look like. I mean,
People would say that.
maybe the second head
The
that's coming
colors
out
and
of it.
everything.
Huh?
The colors and everything.
Really? Hard times. I wonder why she called herself Ethel Cain.
Sounds like a really religious name.
Ethel sounds like a really, but Cain is like Cain and Abel. That's Adam and Eve's sons, and I think Cain killed Abel.
me there under the leaves. I'm going on a tear. Lay it on
This is
me.
called Hard Times.
Tell me a story
Oh,
about how it ends,
Robin.
where you're
I
still
got what's going
the
on.
good
Huh?
I get what's going on.
guy. I'll make pretend, 'cause I hate this story where happiness ends and dies with you. I thought good guys get to be happy. I'm not happy. I am poison in the water and unhappy. A little girl who needs
What is going on? What does this mean? What do you
Like,
think?
I'd have to keep going.
Oh,
on my birthday. You watch me dancing right there in the garden.
Jesus do? You ever heard of that? What would you like people do like in certain situations? What would Jesus do in this situation?
Well, she can't do anything.
I mean, these lyrics could be taken so many different ways.
But she explained the concept.
Huh?
She explained the concept.
Sounds like she giving up. Like she gave up somehow on something. Somebody once told me that sometimes pain is very predictable. So she was in a relationship and that was causing her pain.
That was because of the reason of the song.
I'm talking about in real life. Like I have a friend, and she was in a relationship that was painful, and she knew that it was painful. But I was like, why would you stay in that relationship? She said because sometimes pain is predictable, so she knew what she was getting into, even though it was painful. And then like not knowing, like the unknown, sometimes is scarier than predictable pain. Like that's what that made me think of that song. Like I'm tired of you. I'm tired of being tied to you, but at the same time I'm too tired to leave because it's just like she's worn out.
You fell in love with America when you were 12 years old. By 17, you knew you had to see it all. You loved your dad and the love he had for your mother's soul. You had to get out and go chasing this sweet call.
This one is called Thoroughfare. 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 I don't know what that is. Thoroughfare.
I met you there in Texas somewhere on the thoroughfare, on the side of the road in some torn up clothes with a pistol in my
He's breaking up.
pocket. I didn't trust on the side of the road in some torn up clothes with a pistol in my pocket. I didn't trust no one, but you said, baby, don't run, I'll take you anywhere. So I hopped right in, out of luck to spin, and at least your truck beats walking. And you said, hey, do you wanna see the West with me? 'Cause love's out there and I
she's hitchhiking. I feel like she's hitchhiking. That used to be big back in the days. I think like before like my time. Like when I was young, like a kid, people used to hitchhike a lot. Like that was a thing. Like
Why?
can you give me a ride? Like they and I you hear stories like people would hitchhike across the country. I don't know. Like just
I
it's a
feel like you
wild
can't
ride.
do that anymore.
I wouldn't. I mean, it's too crazy now to do that.
Night in every small town by now. Saw faces at least once or twice, but in these motel rooms, I started to see you differently.
If you don't, you'd be like,
For the first time since I was a child, I could see a
is it cutting off for you?
man who wasn't angry. And he said it's been a long damn time since I left Florida. No one left to leave, no one left to love. But now that I met you, I finally know just where I'm headed. And we found heaven and time, where your western sunshine met my deep southern wet. And you got lost in it, and yet you found yourself hard pressed for air and sweating. You said, hey, do you wanna see the west with me? 'Cause love's out there and I can't leave it be. And I said, honey, love's never meant much to me. But I'll come with you if you're sure it's what you
I don't know. I think every generation says that the generation before them were easier times. Like I don't know. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. I mean, I don't think it was easy to be in Vietnam wartime. That's not my era, but
all
I
this
think
time.
I think every era has its good and bad. Like there's nothing easy.
This far without it. And then you turn to me instead and to
I'm thinking
me.
about it's only 2026.
Said, well, maybe not,
What do you mean only 2026?
That's not that long.
Because you haven't been alive that long. I've been
That's a
alive for a
long,
long
long
time.
time.
I've been alive since the 1900s. I remember one time you told me you were born in the 1900s. I was like, man, like make it seem like it's so long ago, a whole century ago,
When did I say that?
a long time ago.
Sure, it's what you need.
I think a lot of what she's talking about, you would have to have been in a relationship or be in a relationship, or a lot of this stuff is like it's like you can see what the words are, but I think for me, I'm able to make a lot of sense out of it because I've been in a relationship for so long. Like for like this, because in your pickup truck with all of your dumb luck is the only place I think I'd ever want to be. I don't know. That feels so right to me. Like it makes so much sense to me. I can't even talk like explain, but that whole scenario right there makes so much sense to me. Like she's lucky in love. Like she's so in love with this guy, and he's like an idiot, but she still loves him, and she still wants to be there. I don't know. It's kind of like trying to explain what I mean, what I feel. Like she thinks he's so cool, kind of thing. Also at the same time, like he's got dumb luck. Like he just like things seem to work out. It's just dumb luck. That's what she calls
I think it transitions into the next song.
it. Thoroughfare. What does that mean? I think it's like a highway or like some secluded
Maybe.
road. I like this breakdown. We could upload both of them today and just see what happens.
Well, maybe we'd get banned.
Nah, you can't. No, it doesn't. You can't. I read that you can't. It's just that they're two different albums we just did, so it's like it might hit two different fan bases or whatever. Like it'll probably work. Who knows? I'm pretty sure we've been going over music that you probably would have never put together in like one channel. Like it's very different. I'm hoping that maybe from music that you listen to, fans of the music you're listening to, would probably maybe want to listen to hip hop and vice versa. Like try each other's worlds out, kind of thing. Make sense of it. Gibson Girl. A Gibson is a guitar. I'm not sure if that's what she's talking about.
Well, that's a different thing, lad. It was like a thing about these women who were abused by their husbands, I think.
Gibson girls?
You wanna love me right now? You wanna get alone with me? You wanna get my clothes off and hurt me? You came alone to me from however far away, asking me to know how I know. You're always sad. Black leather and dark glasses. Pour in another while I shake my asses. Cold blooded, so it takes more time to bleed. Obsession with the money, addicted to the drugs. Says he's in love with my body, that's why he's fucking that up. And then he says to me, baby, if it feels good, then it can't be bad.
She's a stripper. That's what she is.
Is she?
She's a stripper.
And if you want it good, downright iconic, something you want.
I don't think so.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's abusing a stripper.
You wanna fuck me right now? You wanna see me on my knees? You wanna rip the these clothes off and hurt me.
I think it's showing the truth about the relationship.
Hate me.
That relationship.
Please don't tell me. Just let the lights be all over me.
This song also made me think about how I feel like men that take advantage of women because of the fact that they're smaller, they can be smaller, they can be like not as muscular. Like women's physique is just not as strong. Like in general, like so men take advantage of that, and that's very cowardly. You know, how your mom sometimes says, 10 years from now we'll revisit this conversation. So 10 years from now we'll revisit this song.
For what?
She's a stripper. You don't understand because you've never been to a strip club. You never thought about it, like how strip clubs are. But she's like a stripper is like guys are like falling dumb stupid over a stripper that's naked dancing in front of them. And then what she does, she sits on the guy's lap, and it's like in the moment, and it's a stranger. She's saying it's a stranger's lap, right? So, and if it's immoral, but if it feels good, then it's not bad. It's like it's a strange. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
it's hard
know
to
if
explain. We'll revisit this song in 10 years. Gibson Girl. What does that say? I don't know what that says. What's that say?
Ptolemy?
May.
Ptolemy?
I followed you in. I was with you there. I invited you in. Twice I did. You looked too much. But not like I do. Not like I do. It takes all you. Love you, need you, love you, love you, love you, love you, saw you, love you, gave you, need you, love you, love you, love you.
I feel like saying I love you to somebody can be very dangerous. Like there's so many people out there wanting to be loved, and then you just go up to them and say I love you. It's like it can be very manipulative. sounds like a rape.
Keeps looking at me. Tell me, what have you done? Stop, stop, stop. Make it stop, stop. Make it stop, make it stop. I've had enough. Stop, 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 stop.
So in my mind, she's being raped, right? And the face of love's rage is I feel like this man is raping her, and he's not. It's like he's angry, like it's an angry thing. Like he's not doing it because it's a nice thing. It's a, so it's like she's being raped, and what's on her face is like what he's doing to her. I don't know. Hard to explain, but it's really good, really good song. Pretty scary. August Underground. Okay. There's probably no words to this, right?
Maybe.
Televangelism, selfish, foul, just curious. Probably not. I don't know. It makes me feel thoughtful. sounds like she's being overcome by something. I don't know. That's just what's going through my mind.
Well, explain bad about that.
Yeah, like yeah, pretty- like a nightmare. Like at the beginning, it sounded like scary movie music. Just the fact that I know this is like religious kind of based, like stuff like that. Like I just it's very dark, and I picture heaven and hell and all this stuff.
I think it's about the corruption of the church.
Mm. I'm not gonna be able to do another album after this right away because my ass hurts on this chair. Televangelism.
Is this another song with no lyrics?
I think so.
I think it's building something for the next
But that one word is what the song is.
one. What?
Televangelism. That's what this is.
What is that?
Well, televangelism is are those preachers that on like they have like these mega churches and they're like on
Oh,
a stage and they're on television and that's what televangelism is. They've been a lot of them been caught for stealing people's money and just taking advantage of people and making up stuff. A lot of them are like cults, like they drive people into a cult. Either way, I can't make the relationship between televangelism and this music. Maybe you would have to know more. Like if this piece of this music would be on like another album that I didn't like, I wouldn't want to listen to this. But since I like this album, it's like I'm cool with it. You know,
I think it means something.
I think it means something too. But I never been in a cult or I never been with like I don't know how that life is to be following a televangelist like with these mega churches. I have no clue. I've never done that. I've never been there. There's definitely something there that I didn't catch. Okay. Sun bleached flies. I think people say this is a really like one of the best albums ever because it doesn't follow a structure. It's completely its own thing.
sitting in the
Like
wind.
what structure?
Like like oh like I'm thinking about hip hop like 12 tracks and they're all boom bap like they all have the same beat. It's like this doesn't have like this just goes on its own thing. It's just like
Their money
very abstract, but at the same time, it's very cohesive.
always changing while they're breathing in the poison.
Like a lot of albums, it's the same thing throughout the whole thing. Like you might like it, but it's still the same thing. This is going all over the place, even though the same topics are being brought up. But this is
Listening to the choir so
good.
heartfelt, all singing. God loves you, but not enough to save you. So baby girl, good luck taking care of yourself. So I said fine, 'cause that's how my daddy raised me. If they strike once and you just hit 'em twice as hard. But in the end, if I bend under the weight that they gave me, then this heart would break and fall as twice as far. We all know.
Beginning of this album sounded very hopeless, and even though this is still kind of like not also positive, it feels more hopeful.
The less it shows. But I still feel like they all know. That's why I can never go back home. And I spend my life watching it go by from the sidelines. And God, I tried, but I think it's about time I put up a fight. But I don't mind, 'cause that's how my daddy raised me. If they strike once, then you just hit 'em twice as hard.
My mom used to tell me something different, like similar to that.
The end
If they strike once, you hit them twice as hard. She always used to tell me, if it's hard,
prayed,
hit it harder, something like that, but in Spanish.
and I keep praying and praying and praying. If it's meant to be, then it will be.
That's an old school mentality.
No.
What?
That's why there was so much emptiness.
Where?
She already died.
Right now? She's dead?
Heaven.
Oh. What did you understand and didn't understand?
That's why there was so much emptiness between the tracks after she got taken advantage of. Is because she got
Because
taken.
she died.
That's why at the end there was like a creaking sound
Okay.
of one of them.
Yeah.
And that's why
Well,
there was
during that one,
flies. At the start of the song, there was flies going on in the atmosphere.
start of the album.
No,
The song?
on the start of the song. And she's hearing everything go from the sidelines because she's dying.
Wow. During that one part that we were talking about that was scary or kind of like gloomy or whatever, I pictured like she was getting taken somewhere. Like that's what I felt like there was a force taking her, so that she was dying. Strangers. If anybody would like to give their interpretations on what's going on, this is poetry right here.
In your basement, I grow cold. Thinking back to what I was always told. Don't talk to strangers or you might fall in love. Freezer bite, your sweet divine. You devour like smoke, bovine hide. How funny, I never considered myself tough. You're so handsome, walking over to me now. I tried to be good, am I no good? Am I no good? Am I no good? With my memory restricted to a Polaroid and evidence. I just wanted to be yours. Can I be yours? Can I be yours? Just tell me I'm yours. If I'm turning in your stomach and I'm making you feel sick. Oh, nah, nah, nah.
That's crazy. So this reminded me where it says, with my memory restricted to a Polaroid in evidence. So when somebody dies, and then you go to the morgue, and we're gonna do an autopsy. You have to go. Somebody has to go recognize the body as it being like the person that is actually dead, and they show you a Polaroid of the dead person, and they say, "Is this such and such?" So that's what she's talking about. Like she's is evidence. The Polaroid is evidence that she was dead, right? And then when you're on the side of a milk carton in Winn-Dixie, it's because you're missing, you're dead or whatever. That's crazy.
You're so handsome when I'm all over you. I try to be good, I know
Did he eat her?
Huh? No, I think
Because he said he's turning his
because
stomach.
he's thinking about her and his stomach is hurting. She's dead, and it's turning his stomach just thinking about her. You
Did he kill
understand?
her?
No, it's just like it's like he's feeling anxiety, like feeling bad, feeling anxious
Why?
because she's dead and he's thinking about her. Like, and she's like, you understand? Like he's thinking back about her being alive, and he's feeling sick about whatever he did to her. Like he's been doing bad stuff to her, so he feels sick. She's dead now, and he's just like it's eating him inside that she's dead.
He did it.
He probably killed her, yeah. So he feels, yeah. she's like, this is like a payback or something like that kind of thing, you know, like you understand, like she's dead and now he's feeling sick thinking about her. I think when she was saying when she was on his lips or something like that.
That made me feel like he was eating.
No, I feel like he was talking about her. So every time you talk about her, does it make you feel sick? Right? Like on your lips, like her name on his lips or something like that.
And that I never blamed you for loving me the way you did while you were torn apart. I would still wait with you there. Don't think about it too hard, you'll never sleep a wink at night again.
Why is she
Don't worry
sympathizing?
about me.
She's not.
Mama, just know that I love you.
I'll see when you get here.
See you when you get
She's not sympathizing with him. She's kind of like warning him right here. And then I never. Is that the end? Don't think about it too hard, or you'll never sleep a wink at night again. So it's kind of like it's kind of scary, like you know. That was good. It was like a whole movie. Yeah.
It was as long as one.
How long was that?
An hour and 15 minutes.
All right. Okay, that was a good movie. That was really good. I've never a lot of good stuff you're showing me. What is this? Golden Age.
It's an EP.
Nice. So, thoughts? Any thoughts? Final thoughts?
Well, I would just listen to it the first time because I thought it was just an album that people like, and like good albums have like good music. But I don't know, it really made me feel really bad.
Really? Made you feel bad? Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, it's a lot of emotions. That's not the one. I'm looking for somebody. I forgot her name. It was Blue something. It was remember I had told you about
Flower
it.
Face?
Blue Flower Face. Yeah. You ever listen to her?
I was going to.
You were going to? I think we should go over one of her albums one day because I remember this is like very similar to that
What is it?
Flower Face. The album. Look. The album that we just listened to is very similar to.
Is it about that?
No, but it's like the style of music is very similar. And you told me a long time ago when I told you about her, you're like, I don't like slow music. And you said, and it's funny how now,
But when you get into alternative music more and more, you start giving chance to other things.
you're like, I don't, yeah, this one. This is a girl Prometheus without words. I don't know how I came across her, but it's these are instrumentals. She's really, we're going to have to listen to her at one point. I don't think she's too
Too popular.
popular, but I mean, I think it's really good. I think she's really good. I mean, yeah, this one's a good one. But that's what that made me think about. We'll go over Flower Face at some point. I think she's a really good artist. She was an artist that, as I have it understood, she beat cancer. So that's her point of view. Thank you guys for watching. I'm tired as hell. Been sitting on this chair for a while. My butt hurts. Hungry. Have a good night.